What's up, guys? Vaping Mr. J here. And, well, Motor went to the vape. When did you go to the vape shop? I know it wasn't today.
Yeah, but I'm just kidding. No, it was. I do believe yesterday. Might have been the day
I think it
before.
was Wednesday because yesterday you thought yesterday was Friday and you said you wanted to make a video yesterday. So, yeah, it was Wednesday. And, I went to the vape shop today, picked up a new mod and, some juice. So go ahead and show the juice first, and then we'll get to the mod. Although the mod name of the mod is going to be in the title, but this is a juice head. It's a blueberry lemon. Shit's pretty good. Go ahead and do a review on that here in a second. Just tell you a little bit about the flavor and everything. And well, this is the mod I got. As you guys know, I have the original Tinker and the blue. It's really nice. I really love that mod. It was powerful. It hit hard. Really, really great mod. But I got the Tinker too, and this one's updated compared to that one. This one is IP67 water resistant. Don't know too much if it's drop or shock resistant or shock proof, whatever you want to call it. But I will go ahead and open it up. I need to clean again. This is what the mod looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out, put this off to the side. So yeah, stick this right here. Go ahead and pull this little flap up. So what do we get in here? We get this user manual and a charging cable. We're going to take a look at the charging cable because I never look at those. You also get a be careful not to use batteries with torn casing. It is a safety hazard, which is true. Always listen to this. Don't be an idiot. There was already too many idiots in the news a couple of years ago with using torn battery casings and everything. So just don't be that guy. So we'll go ahead, put this back like it was. Stick that over there. So I want to look at this cable because this cable looks a lot longer than some of the, like, even you can ask Motor, like, didn't your two devices come with charging cables?
My what?
Your device, like your two devices, didn't they come with charging cables? So you know how short, like, let me see if all right, I do actually have a cable I can compare it to, but this is a lot longer than what we're typically used to seeing. Here's a clear example. This is I love these flat ribbon cables. They're a lot harder to get tangled. But if you look, you see how short that is
You'll be.
compared to that.
Well, I'll show you when I show you. But I was gonna say this one.
See what I
That
mean? See what I mean by the cables are short?
they're usually short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Post short. Uh, oh.
Go ahead, stick this over here because I don't need it. All right, so the mod. Here's what the mod looks like. Um, Looking at it. Hang on, give me a second. Get this out of the way. Because I still have my Aegis Legend, I just don't use it that much. And this tank is fucking leaking.
It leaks.
Ah, where's my rag? Where's my rag? I already cannot find my rag, so we'll use a paper towel. Alright, so. Yeah. Well, note to self, guys, do not store tanks with juices in them because they can end up leaking. But here's the Geek Vape Aegis Legend 200 watt mod, and here is the Wismec Reload Tinker 2 They kind of look the same, although I will say this. The Tinker 2 is just a tad bit thinner. Um, but yeah. I would get the original Tinker, but it's over here behind some stuff and I don't feel like knocking shit over just to get to it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Where did I put the mod? Here's the mod. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw some batteries in it. Personally, I have lithium-core batteries. These little blue batteries. Drop them down like that. Close it. Throw the recurve on top of it because that's what or not the recurve, the recoil. The recoil, not the recurve. Throw the recoil on top of it. Just vaping at 85 watts. Flavorful. That's one thing I have to say about the recoil. It has decent flavor. Cotton was a little bit dry. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little juice review. Because I haven't done one of those in a while. I need to start doing more of those when I get new juices. Alright, let's go ahead and get on with this. Now, this is 6 milligrams of nicotine. Alright, so it tastes more like a blueberry lemonade. It's really good. It's got an authentic lemon flavor. It is delicious. Being it is 6 milligrams of nicotine because he used some shot capsules, or Nick shot capsules, to bump it up to 6. But it is a little, like when I first started vaping on it, it was really harsh on the throat, I guess, because I didn't mix it up that well. Because he told me, like, when I get ready to use it, to shake it up. So that could have been, I could have just been getting more nicotine than the actual juice itself. But now it's fine. Flavor, I would give the flavor a 7 out of 10 on it. It's really good. The juice was kind of pricey. I think it was like $28 for a 120, or is this 100 mil? 100 mil. So it was like $28. So it was a little bit expensive, but it's good. So I'm actually going to take the power up just so we can see the cloud production with this juice. It is a 70-30, keep in mind. So it's got more VG than PG. Yeah. At 100 watts, this little fucker hits. Look at this motor. Put some more juice on it.
Whatever.
Alright. At 100 watts, it's really warm and that flavor is fucking kicking. That shit is good. I am going to have to turn it back down, though, because that nicotine is overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
But, cloud production, I would give it 7 out of 10. So, not bad. I like it. Juice is really good. It's kind of pricey, but it's good nonetheless. I would highly recommend it if you can find it. He actually just got the juice headlines in, and they had some other flavors there. I think one was strawberry kiwi, which sounds good, but the one that stuck out to me was the blueberry lemon. It's really, I like fruity, like dessert type e-juices. So yeah. Anyways, motor. Go ahead and show them what you got. Well, the 2 things you got.
Actually, I brought multiple things in the back. Oh, yeah. No need to show the cotton. I mean, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you could just say you got cotton.
That's all I need to know. So I'm gonna start with this first. This is what the box looks like for the Vaporesso
Aurora play.
Play. Now, let's open this box. And it should reveal on top what it looks like.
Reminds me of a Zippo.
Looks like it's a Zippo. That's what I like.
Well, it also has a nice little feature. So it does have auto draw, so where you just draw in, or you can actually push the button as well.
Well, you could, but the button's mainly for the 3 power.
Yeah, to turn it on and off and everything.
And it opens like a Zippo, and has the same sound as a Zippo opening. Has the same weight of a Zippo too.
Yes, that battery that's in it, that's most of the weight, plus the metal casing.
This has got 650 milliamps. That's the pod. It's
Does it use like a coil head, or is it an actual pod?
You replace the whole pod.
Okay, well then it is a pod system.
The good news about this, it's cheaper than most smart pod systems. $8 a pod. But I'm gonna show what else is in this box.
That's kind of expensive because.
Well, the Miko, it's like $12 a pod. So
yeah.
Sorry. Because I got another one to show you. I'm trying to not go too fast and sound like it's easier. But, and then it comes with this box. It has all the shit that you need. Also comes with this, because you need this bottle to use to put your juice in, the press, because it's one of those you press down and fill it in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got that bottle. Comes with a spare. And I heard they can last 2 weeks, but it can last a little bit longer. Doesn't really get a burnt taste because somebody that actually has one. I just wouldn't do it too long. Of course, you got your manual, your card, your safety card. I'm guessing that's what that is. See, I'm not really keen to know what this is supposed to be for pod systems. I know with mods what a safety card is, but I'm guessing that's the safety card tell you what.
Well, the reason, alright, so the thing that you said was $8 a pod, that's kind of expensive because I can get 3 Lost Faith Orion pods for the original Orion for like 3 for $12.
Oh, that's the warranty card. Okay, we don't.
Yeah, don't trust the warranty on them.
Alright, now what I was saying about, I would show you when this cable that it comes with is more of a braided wire.
I noticed though some of them do come with the braided lines or cables.
And the juice I'm vaping out of that, I'll put this back together after the video. But the juice I'm vaping on for this system would be the Flow
Salts.
Mango Ice, which is a
Nick
25 milligrams.
Some vapor production, but it's, again, when it comes to pod-based systems, you're not really looking for vapor production. You're just looking for the actual nicotine itself. But I do have to say, some of the pod systems, like even like the Orion Plus, produce pretty good flavors.
Okay. So it don't be too long of a video. Move on to this guy. I thought about buying it when it first came out, but I was hesitant at first. That would be the Smart Novo 2, which I never owned the original because I heard the original had some issues, but they fixed it with the Novo 2.
That's cute.
And this thing is a lot more powerful than the Vaporesso Aurora. This one's 800 milliamps. LED indicator. Mesh pod included. 2 pods come in it. I tried to see if this would fit my Miko. These pods don't fit the Miko. These are different size. And I got it in gold because I thought that would look cool. I already got a pod that's filled and ready because I was vaping on it earlier. Got to see if that one that's got the juice in. And this one is a self draw as well. Uh, See, I like self draw because you don't have to necessarily press the button. That's what I didn't like about the Nord. Is the Nord you have to push the button. See, I like it because just like a cigarette, which I wasn't a smoker to begin with, but I smoke cigars, has the feel that
You
like you're
see, I have a
smoking.
braider right here. A braided style cable.
This hits pretty hard though. I'm not gonna lie, because as in nicotine hit, doesn't make big clouds like you said. Um, Only thing I don't like about self draw like this one is you don't get to set it like the Trinity here.
Oh
You can
shit.
set 3 settings, but this is a. I can tell you, this is a 20 watt device. I forgot to mention that on the Vapor Wrestler. Goes up to 20 watts. This guy, I'll have to check. And it comes with all the stuff right there. Okay. It should tell you right here. And actually, this is an actual real smart product. And I get a card. I didn't know this until now. A smart scratcher. Um, I guess scratch to win one of top prizes, and I guess I shall see what happens. All right.
Yeah.
Either get a Novo 2, which are a net prize. Second place would be Smart Morphous 219 kit plus the Novo kit. So you get and one T-shirt and one cap. Wow. So I'm gonna have to try that. Uh, should tell you on the back here that this device. Trying to find how much uh, wattage it puts out. It, all I know is I like that gold finish too. It's a finger magnet, I tell you that. Most metallic finishes. Uh, for you guys that's trying to quit smoking, like we mentioned before, I would probably use something like this, or this. But yeah. So far, I think this one I like a little bit more, except for the fact I like this because I'm a Zippo fan. So,
Yeah.
but this is more powerful. It hits harder, as in you get a harder nicotine hit.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to look for my bottle of juice.
And since we're on camera, I'll do it already.
There it is. Becky, my one of my favorite in-house juices from Overcast.
And I guess just like it says, you have a code to put in to win the top 3 prize. That's cool. Never have I brought a product had a.
Well, just gonna let y'all know now. He's gonna use this code tonight.
I probably will most likely. See, I've never seen a product sold to me that has a drawing like that. You know,
My Coil Master kit had a scratch off thing on the box that you put in to win a prize. I didn't win anything though.
but that's all I brought for you know this past week.
I haven't really been using the Lost Vape Orion Plus, but I will start using it soon, and then I'll
Oh,
come back next week with a review.
then I'll come back with the review on these. But before we sign that, I did happen to notice the vape shop had the Lost Vapor Run Plus, but they were out of stock when I went. They
They
do
didn't even
sell.
have a display model they could sell you.
No, they didn't have anything in the store.
How did you get a price on it?
No, because I was like, damn it, I'll come back when y'all actually had this shit so I can buy it.
It's a good little pod. Like the Orion line, and even including the Q, is a really good line of pod systems. The only difference between the Orion, the original Orion, and the Orion Plus is the Orion Plus can actually either use coil heads, i.e., these guys right here, or you can actually use the original Orion pods with it.
And that's the thing.
And there's also, speaking of Orion, there's also, I believe, a firmware update for the original Orion to be able to use the coil heads from the Orion Plus. So you could just buy the coil heads, update your firmware, and use it like that. But don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure about that.
But yeah, as of lately, by the way, folks, I noticed something. I've become more of a big fan. Don't get me wrong, I like mods. But over the last few months, I've been very interested in the pod system, Nixol. Uh, due to the fact it's more stronger nicotine for people that either used smokeless tobacco in the past or any of that, and used to freebase nicotine doesn't always get me my nicotine fix, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I use something as of lately.
Well, they with freebase nicotine, you can go all the way up to I think it's like 18 milligrams. But freebase nicotine that high is really harsh on your throat.
Especially if you're not used to it.
I know the reason I know that is because back in the day I used to rock some juices that were 18 milligrams inside the. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of comments saying how stupid I was, but I used to use 18 milligram freebase nicotine in the Temple RDA.
So I've actually, and I know you said this was kind of crazy, but I did it myself. My friend's not the only one that did. I put Nix up on my RDA once, 50 milligrams, or was it 30? I don't remember.
I don't
But
either.
I put it on a low setting of like, what was it, 15 once on my mod. I can't
Still,
remember what.
still hit hard though.
A lot harder than most pod systems, but wasn't
I'd say
too
if you
like.
want something that hits really fucking hard, get the Lost Vape Orion Plus with a .25 ohm coil, put it on its max settings, and run 50 milligrams in there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit'll hit hard.
I might, if I had to, I might go and get it offline if I had to. The Q, because I kind of want the, you know, Lost Vape Orion Q.
The
But
DNA version has more features to it that you can use with eScribe and edit and like do different things with it.
but I'm not mistaken. The Plus or the DNA, I think has more wattage than the rest of them do.
Well, both the original Orion and I believe. Let me see. Where the fuck is the box?
Um, while you're doing that, I did realize. Uh, did any of y'all out there, including you, I came across it.
Let's see.
If y'all remember the RPM 40 by Smith, you got that, I think.
All right,
RPM.
so the Orion Plus is also powered by the Evolve DNA Go. So it's also a DNA device. The only one that isn't a DNA device is the Q, and it uses a standard chipset.
Evolve Go.
Yeah.
Evolve makes vape pens as well, which my mom uses. Um, but
But a lot of the products you'll see that comes from Lost Vape are all DNA products, which are anywhere between $150 to $250, if not more.
but like I said, you got the RPM 40. I
It's all
realized
right.
they just came out with a RPM 80 watt pot system.
Yeah.
Wonder how that would be.
I'll
I
tell
wouldn't
you,
say
if you want a really good pod style system, the Geek Vape Aegis Boost. And the Geek Vape Aegis Boost also comes with a, well, it doesn't come with it, you have to buy it separately, but it does, you can buy a RVA section for it. And they also make a 510 adapter so you can run tanks and stuff on it as well.
But yeah, pod systems I think is the future of vaping. It really is.
Yeah, well, there's still going to be people like me who like traditional box mods and stuff.
I do too. But as of lately, I noticed I haven't really brought a whole lot of mods. It's been a while. Ever since I brought this, I haven't really brought another mod, a box mod anyway.
Yeah, this guy right here just uses two 18650s. But I've always loved the reload chipset, which this one has the it's a proprietary chipset. Let me see.
No, they also make the DNA 250 or whatever.
I think it has a Avatar chipset,
Yeah,
which is proprietary to
the RX.
the Tinker line,
I noticed that Relo
or
also.
I think it's proprietary on most reload devices. I could be wrong.
I noticed they make DNA. The DNA
Yeah, all
2.
right. So the companies that make DNA are either Triad or like the Triad mods, the Battlestar mods. Lost Fate makes a few Relo style box mods as well.
Oh, Relo has a DNA that I found out.
Well, all right. So here's the thing. Well, maybe not this, but like if we take a look at like the Tinker, the RH Gen 3, those are the basic models, or like the cheaper alternative to an actual DNA. The RX has Relo chipset, which is a cheaper version of a DNA, but with the DNA is much more accurate when it comes down to reading resistance and whatnot.
I had a friend that came in the vape shop with a Relo DNA. What was it, 250 or 200, whatever. And he said it cost about $200 for that one. For
Yeah,
the DNA chip.
yeah, that DNA chip will run you a lot of money, but I think we said all we needed to say.
And more.
Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload new videos. Anyways, I am Vaping with Mr. J.
And motor.
And
Almost
we are
forgot.
signing out.